Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen and this is Jen Restyle Fashion, where we upcycle, sew, thrift, and style. It's all about breathing new life into old clothes so that you can fall in love with your wardrobe and build a closet that truly serves you. Let's get into it. Before we head out to the thrift store, I've got a little announcement. I'm really excited to share that I'm officially partnering with Goodwill again for the remainder of the year as part of their creator program. So that means I'll be bringing you exclusive content every month, from special campaigns to styling ideas to store highlights. So if you are in Chicago or anywhere in the Chicagoland area, this is a great way for you to stay plugged in with everything that's going on with Goodwill around this area. Okay, now let's talk about the plan for today's trip. Let's be real. Thrifting without a plan is like grocery shopping while you're hungry. You grab a little of this, a little of that, and then the next thing you know, you've got a cart full of random pieces that don't work together and a closet full of maybes. If you really want to thrift like a pro, you've got to set your intentions before you even walk through those doors. What are you looking for? What colors? What silhouettes? Are you just filling in wardrobe gaps, or are you browsing with purpose? So today I'm showing you exactly how I thrift with intent. I'm going to walk through my plan with you, my color focus, what I'm hunting for, and then we'll head into the brand new Goodwill in Westtown, Chicago, to put it all into practice. This spring, I'm focused on pieces in your trending colors, the butter yellows, the mocha mousses, two of the season's top colors. I'm also looking for denim, because I love denim, specifically long jeans with a slant pocket. Let me show you an example. A couple of years ago, I upcycled. Oh, here it is. All right, so a couple of years ago, I thrifted a pair of denim pants, and they were too short, too tight in the thigh. So I ended up creating this shirt skirt. I call it a shirt skirt. So I used the top part of the jeans as the yoke, and then I attached a couple shirts there to the skirt. I really like the way it came out, but I wanted to show you these jeans because this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a pair of denim pants that have this type of pocket and maybe welt pockets on the back. I'm looking for these jeans that are long, wide leg with the slant pocket. I've written all of this down, put it in my phone, and I'm going to keep all of these things top of mind while I'm shopping. I want to stay focused. I want pieces that mix and match, that fit into my wardrobe, that I will actually wear over and over again. Isn't that what we all want? Now, does that mean that I won't get sidetracked? I can't guarantee that. But at least if I have a plan, it helps me to remind myself to stay focused. So I'm headed to this brand new Goodwill in Westtown. And if you've ever visited a new thrift store, you know it can feel overwhelming. So here's what I recommend. Have your color palette in mind, know what you're looking for, set your intentions, and give yourself time to explore. Next, I'm going to take you along with me before the store opens for a quick walkthrough, just to get the lay of the land and spot a few pieces here and there. And then I'm going to rewind it back to my first visit, which is actually where I'm going now. All right, so we are going to head out to the store. You're going to see this video in two separate visits to the thrift store. So I'm going right now, and then we're going to go to the store today while it's full, people are there, but I still have the same intentions in mind. I'm still having the same focus. And then we're going to go back tomorrow when there's nobody in the store. I actually have a little early access. We're going to take a look around and see what else we can find. rewind. So right now you're going to see me shopping tomorrow and then we'll rewind it back to today. Yeah. This way, when I go into the store and nobody's in there, I can just kind of walk freely. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get there early enough to be able to do that. All right, you guys, let's go thrifting with a plan, with purpose, and with intention. And I promise we're going to come away with some great items. All right, let's go. Good. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen, and this is Jen Restyle Fashion. This morning, I am coming to you from the brand new Goodwill store here in West Town, Chicago. It just opened up on Thursday and had their grand opening. And we are going inside today to check it out. Come on, let's go. All right, you guys, welcome to part 3 of how to thrift like a pro. I thought today would be fantastic to go into our part 3 where we are becoming more intentional about how we thrift. And today we're going to learn a few lessons. I'm going to give you a few tips and we're going to go shopping. Today, I'm going to show you how I navigate a new store, what I look for, and most importantly, how to thrift for seasonal colors and trends without overbuying or feeling overwhelmed. This season, you want to think about your butter yellows, your mocha mousses, and all those tones in between. So come on and let's see what we can find. All right, my first impressions of the store. Wow. When I first walk into a new Goodwill, I take a second to get the lay of the land. Where are the blazers? Where are the dresses? Where's the men's section? How is this store organized? Is it by color, by category? This helps me to shop more intentionally. Second, if I'm looking for a particular color or trends, like today, we're looking for our mocha mousses and our butter yellows. It's a stretch. So it's really important to understand how the store is laid out so that you can know exactly where to go and where to look for the pieces that are on your list and that you're being focused on today. All right, so here is a section that has nothing but scrubs. I'm not in the market for scrubs. That's not something that I shop for, but I'm gonna look through this section because you never know when somebody might not put something back in the right place, and it might be sitting right here. That one thing that you're looking for could be right in this section. This scrub section leads into jackets and coats. Oh, this is cute. It's like a little running vest, like a little down running vest. It doesn't have any tag in it. Oh my gosh, look y'all. Look at that. Lululemon. We're taking that for sure. And this little jacket, is this leather? It's not leather, but it's really cute. Look at that. We like a nice neutral jacket. I don't need something like this, but I do like it. This is a little dated, but it is a really nice, cute cropped jacket. It's got really nice buttons on it. Sometimes when I'm thrifting, I am looking for pieces that I can disassemble. That's actually really nice. I love the buttons on there. But we're staying focused. It's another one of those Jessica Simpson pieces. So one of the things that I'm noticing in this store is that they have a lot of Target items. So I don't know if Target just kind of got rid of some of their pieces, but I'm going to show you there's a lot of Universal Thread, Wild Fable, outdoor kind of pieces. A lot of that is here. Now this is a Target jacket, and this is one of the colors that we're looking at. When I talk about warm, saturated pieces, I actually really like this jacket, y'all. And I'm not a pink girly. This is more of a salmon, but I like it. This might be a stretch on Mocha Mousse, but paired with the right accessories, it could work. What I want you to start thinking about is how to train your eye to look for fabric and quality. And we're going to talk about fabric and quality in a later video, but for right now, let's dig in here. Always touch the pieces. And for example, my eye focused in on this piece here. I'm always looking for natural fibers like wools and wool blends, thick cotton, or maybe even linen for transitional pieces. This jacket is actually pretty fabulous. And it's Ellen Tracy. Let's try it on. What a nice jacket. I love the ribbing around the sleeves and the ribbing at the bottom. And the collar can come up. And let's make sure that the zipper works. That's another thing you want to make sure of. I like it. I like it a lot. But if you notice, you know, when I zoomed in on the fabric, I noticed one is denim because I'm inclined to denim, but I could just tell by the stitching that it was a very well-made piece. And so that's why we're gonna get this one. And it falls into our color theme of Mocha Mousse. Might be a stretch, but it's close enough. All right, another thing that you've heard me talk about in the past is shopping out of season. I don't want you guys to forget about that. Sorry, I just saw these really cute sandals. They're leather and they have these little sparkly stones on them, and then they also have like a little wedge. We like that. All right, so as I stated about shopping out of season, I just ran across another vest. All right, you guys, I'm always looking for little like vests and things like this to wear in the winter. I do need to look in the mirror and see exactly how it fits and if I like it, but I like the shape of it. I like that it has this little ribbing here in the back and how it fits across the front, because I like for these vests to fit really snug. When I'm running, I don't want to feel my clothes jumping up and down, so I'll often get things that fit really, really tight. They might look like they're too small, but and then if I'm wearing just a thin layer up underneath and not a denim jumpsuit, this is going to fit really snug. So I'm going to keep it in the cart just in case. All right, another area that I don't often go into is the houseware section. And, you know, I just got that stool the other day and I need to put something on it. And I'm looking at this for $4. Remember I was saying that I feel like I need a fake plant to go in my room. Wow, this is really nice. It's a nice bowl. All right, you guys, yesterday when I was in the store, I had these jeans in my cart and I did not buy them. I'm gonna go ahead and get them for $7. But I love the little pearls, right? That's my jam. Pearls are my jam. I was saying I wanted to find a pair of jeans that, where the pocket was like made like this and where they looked more like pants, and I found them. And these are wide leg. So these are perfect jeans for like work. Like for me, on Casual Friday, I want to wear jeans, but I don't necessarily want to wear a pair of jeans like this. And incidentally, these are made well, good quality, and these are $10. So a little higher brand name, a little higher price. When you're taking your time and you're shopping with intention and you have in mind what it is that you want to buy, you can find those things. I'm so excited about these for $7. They're extra long, and you know I love extra long because I love to wear my heels. Yeah, All right, let's see what else we can find. All right, you guys, that wraps up today's Goodwill shopping. I found some great pieces that tap into the colors of the season. I gave you some tips for spotting trends while you're out there so that you don't have to pay full price and you don't lose your own style identity. To go with the stool. Hey! How you doing? I was like, she looks familiar. How are you? Oh, say hi to my people. Say hi. Say hey. Follow AK About Town, right?
Cat About Town.
A Cat About Town. A Cat About Town.
So I just saw somebody just sent this to me on Instagram. So I'm like, let me just run over here real quick.
Yeah.
Who would I see walking in the door as I'm doing my content?
Right. I was like, okay, who is that in their content?
Let me get a picture.
Okay.
So walked in the door, and who is the first person I see?
Right.
But
Hey.
my fellow thrifter.
Yeah. Hey.
What you got?
I got brand new pillows. I got a plant, and then I got stuff in here.
Okay, well, look,
Yeah.
I bought my bag.
Good.
I'm heading in now.
Yep. All right, y'all. Have fun.
Right, so it seems like it might be pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Okay.
You need me to do anything?
No, I'm good.
Right.
Thank you. Okay. This store is great. I thought they had a really great selection. I thought it was interesting that they also have a lot of Target pieces. So I'm thinking maybe Target's overstock or, excess. I like to see that. So instead of just getting rid of it or shipping it to another country, they keep it right here and offer it here in the store at a discount price. So hope you guys will stop by and check it out. This is the Westtown location. Goodwill, brand new, just opened up on Thursday. All right, you guys, see you later. All right, so really quickly, we are going to hop over to the Goodwill in West Loop. I just like to go in here every once in a while and just peek around. It's a store that I'm most familiar with, and it's a comfy, cozy feeling to go in there. So of course, as soon as I walk in, I look behind the counter and see what do they have hanging up, what's back there. Now, I didn't get a chance to look at the ties because I was in a rush, but I am going to go back because I believe all of those are designer ties. So I need to check those out. Look behind the counter. Didn't really see anything at first glance. And then I headed back to the dressing rooms because I told y'all, you go back by those dressing rooms, that's where people are putting stuff that they're putting back. And they've already kind of curated, some of the good stuff. So I looked through some of the jeans back there, not necessarily looking for a pair of jeans, but what if I run across a Levi's 501 pair or a really nice pair of Zara jeans that I can use to upcycle or something like that. Anyway, found a couple nice pairs back there. They actually had some of the button fly Levi's and button fly jeans. I really like those, and maybe we'll spend a day looking for something like that. I did run across a denim shirt by J. Crew, so I grabbed that, and I think that'll be a nice little addition to my spring capsule wardrobe. And then, of course, I couldn't just stop there. I did have to go back and look behind the counter again. And I saw this brown East-West bag. Didn't really like that. And then this Steve Madden crushed velvet like gym bag. And it was nice, but I thought it was a little overpriced. We're here at Goodwill. So let's go in. Oh my gosh, look. They have home stuff. You guys, I was seriously, they had home. Like, these are new pieces. Wow. Jen, you gotta focus, right? You gotta focus, 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 focus. So the first thing I'm noticing is that there is a lot of new things here. Look at these butter yellow shoes, y'all. Okay, let's focus. And the music is super loud, so there's that. I'm still looking for something that represents the two themes that we're searching for today. I saw this really nice pleated skirt by Jones, New York. It's actually really long. I kind of like it. It's a large, but I feel like because it's a large, it'll be longer. And I think these just would be really nice. So this is it's brown. It's not quite Mocha Mousse, but it's brown. This actually looks like this should be the top, not a skirt. But I like it. I think we're gonna hold on to it. It still has that kind of animalish print to it. I wish this was longer. I guess this was a really long pleated skirt. That would be nice. It's the bottom part of the leg that's really important to me, and the top. Like, these Lucky brands are nice, but I think I want a darker wash. Yeah, I think I like a darker wash, and I wanted something a little thicker and heavier. Like these Lee jeans, these are good. These are good, but they just have a narrow leg and they're a little too big. But the quality, but I bet they would be nice. All right, we're gonna keep looking. I'm looking for that jean that is gonna give me the pants feel. You know, it's a jean, but it's constructed like a pant. And I believe it's out there too. I believe it's out there. See, that's almost it.
Hello, Goodwill shoppers and owners. Did you know part of Goodwill's workforce development mission is to provide job readiness training, skill building and support.
I want to get these because they're green and I know I could use them to upcycle, but I'm just not going to put myself through that. I'm not going to give myself unnecessary project. Just not going to do it. All right, so let's take a look at these dresses. That's cute. I just feel like that looks like something I already have. And it's a 2. So that's an interesting little piece. This is like a little jumpsuit with like little harem pants. Aren't those cute? Would I wear this, y'all? It's not really my style, is it? See, this is the kind of stuff that I'll end up getting and then I'll never wear because it's cute, but it doesn't really fit into Jen's aesthetic. But it's cute. Like, I feel like it has some potential, but it's not me. So, put it back, Jen. Put it back. All right, so I just found one of these Tabitha Brown dresses from Target in a size small. That's actually pretty cute. And a pair of black shorts, brand new. Let's see what size they are. Yeah, they're small. Those are nice. I have a pair of black shorts, but they're kind of short. And then this, I like it. But I gotta make sure that it's not like some flaws or something wrong with it. But this is actually cute. All right, you guys. So this beautiful, long, like 3/4 length duster. I don't know who this is by. I think this is, no, it just says by Lula Rose. So it's probably some fast fashion, but I think this is really nice. It's like it feels like kind of an ultra suede. I think this is perfect for the spring, summer, so I have to get that. Not quite butter yellow, not quite, but we're gonna get there. I did end up with this brown Jones New York skirt. This is $7. Pretty. Okay, y'all, we're out of here. We're out of here.
That was the only one that came in.
Oh, really? Yeah.
The only one that came in.
It's nice.
We got those for $39.99.
These?
Yeah, those.
This is what's in these boxes?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And these are like outdoor chairs, right?
Yeah, those are chairs. Those are for Target. You know that they're those are 400 for Target, and these are like $385, not too much.
I know, I love them.
We price them like $140.
I really like those. Would be so nice on my balcony.
Yeah, at Target you'll pay basically double.
Yeah.
And then the tax.
Yep.
Like on top of that, but this is good sleep on.
Yep. All right, you guys, look at this. I know these are gonna be gone by the weekend. Somebody's gonna get them. See how much they are at Target. Okay, so I just checked on the chairs and I found them online. There they are. They're at Target, 2 of them for $385. So I would only save $85. If the chairs were $385 online a piece, then I would probably buy those chairs. But $85. It's a savings for sure, but not as much as I would want. So we're gonna check out and we're gonna figure out what we're putting back and what we're keeping. All right, you guys, we did good. I hope you guys enjoyed coming thrifting with me. We haven't done this in a while. So after visiting both the brand new Goodwill in Westtown and my usual spot in the West Loop, I stuck to the plan and it all made a difference. I focused on creating a mini capsule wardrobe I can actually wear over the next couple weeks. Pieces that are neutral, versatile, and work together. And because I went in with intention, everything I chose fits into my wardrobe, my lifestyle, and my style goals for spring. Now don't worry, the full haul is coming up in the next video, where I'll break it all down, what I found, how I styled it, and I'll show you just how powerful intentional thrifting can be. So if you're ready to stop bringing home those random pieces that don't work, save this video and start setting a thrift plan before you shop. Thanks for coming along, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.